Hey guys, it's Summer Rayne from Homestead, Brooklyn, and you know what? Halloween is right around the corner, so I decided to do a fun episode of houseplants for Halloween. And I will go through each of these individually, but I think you'll soon see why I chose them for this episode. So the first one I'd like to show you is this Euphorbia platyclada, which is also called dead bones. And this one is traditionally seen growing in rocks. It's a type of euphorbia, so it has like a latex that if you break one, you wouldn't want to get that in your eye because it could be quite noxious and inflammatory. But you could see that this is pretty interesting. It just looks like old skeletal bones, hence its common name. Next one is also Euphorbia, and what I like about this one is this is a variegated version, and it has just these spines that makes me think about Frankenstein, or it reminds me a little bit of a zombie. So, and I found these are actually becoming quite common, and the spines make it look a little bit more foreboding as well. So this would be one of my other selects for houseplant Halloween. Next is this area over here, which I kind of selected for this ghostly hue. So if you look closely on a lot of these plants, so this one is Senecio Haworthia. It's also called cocoon plant. And then this is Senecio scarposus. You see a little Senecio Haworthia here. And this is a Ceridian Multiflora. So if we get like really up close on these, you could see it kind of looks like these cocoony, ghost-like plants. The next one that I really want to show you is in this beautiful pot right over here, which also reminds me of a very ghost cocoon-like mummification, is this plant called Anacampseros papyraceae, which it looks really dry and cocoon-like. I think up close you'd see you wouldn't want to get wrapped up in that. And then my next kind of grouping or selection are the ones that look a little bit more cobwebby. So this is a type of Tradescantia. And if you look up really close, this is called cobweb spiderwort, which you could get a sense when looking very up close at these fluffy leaves that you could see that it does look like it has gossamer quality to it. And then this, it's a type of hens and chicks, and I'm going to get the species name kind of off with this, but it's kind of like Arachnoidea, and you could actually see why because of these cobwebby looks on top of these hens and chicks. Next is something that is much more common as a houseplant. This is a rabbit's foot fern, and the reason why I selected this is if you look really closely here, they look like little tarantula legs. So this is common in both white and black rabbit's foot ferns, which are generally, as far as ferns go, fairly easy ferns to take care of. They take a little bit more of a beating when it comes to humidity, because a lot of ferns, when I think about ferns, I think about ones that require a lot of humidity, but rabbit's foot ferns are a little bit easier to take care of. And then finally, this is kind of the Black Knight, the overlord, the vampire of the plants, one that is highly coveted at this stage. But this is the black Zamioculcas zamiofolia, the black ZZ plant. It's also called the raven. It goes by different 9 types of cultivar names. But there's not many plants that have that really dark, foreboding look, and I think the ZZ plant really falls into that category. So what do you think, guys? Are these some scary Halloween houseplants? If you have ones that you think are scarier than these, then write in the comments below. And if you like these episodes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can follow along on my journey on my Instagram at Homestead Brooklyn and on my website at homesteadbrooklyn.com. See you next week, and happy Halloween!